What is going on, everybody? We are back and we are here to review the first episode of Goosebumps, which is also the first episode or the first part of The Haunted Mask. So, for those of you that do not know, Goosebumps is a series of books that is written by R.L. Stine. R.L. Stine has also gone on to write other things that have become TV shows and things like that, like Fear Street and whatnot. This specific episode is directed by Timothy Bond, written by Jose Rivera. This is an adaptation of the 11th Goosebumps book, which is called The Haunted Mask. And this episode originally aired October 27th, 1995. It apparently had 14.1 million U.S. viewers. It's like the only episode that had millions of viewers, it appears. So people were super excited for this to come out. I grew up on this. Goosebumps is something that, again, I have seen every single one of these episodes. I have read the majority of the books. I was actually just reading, apparently, 42 of the original 62 books in the series were adapted, along with 9 stories from the Tales to Give You Goosebumps series and 2 books from the Goosebumps 2000 series. So there were a crap ton of episodes, and almost the entire series was turned into a thing. There's a new Goosebumps series out that's actually really good, but we will not be covering it on this channel because it's not anthology horror, and that's what we're here to look at, is anthology horror. But I will say it is really, really well done. It's got Justin Long running the lead on it. It's just really, really good. Go watch it if you get a chance. So yes, I, going into this, was excited when I picked to be going over Goosebumps. I was a little surprised. Again, if you didn't watch the watch along with us, we talked about how the original air date and the way the first season's put together are completely different. So the first season when you buy it digitally ends with The Haunted Mask 1 and 2. Whereas they are the first 2 episodes of the series. So I'm a little curious as to why they chose to go that route, but yeah, and it's all out of order, and we're following the actual air date episode order, so we will be keeping that in mind. As far as this episode goes, this is a really good episode. We start off with Carly Beth, who is the main character. She's afraid of everything. She's afraid of her shadow. She's afraid of her schoolmates. She's afraid of her family. She's easily jump scared. She hates to be scared. Everything scares her. I swear to God, I know somebody like this in real life. But she hates it. She's picked on all the time. Some kids do some really mean things to her at school, like other than normally scaring her, they slip. At one point, they slip worms into her sandwich, and then she decides she's going to get everyone back. She goes to this local novelty shop. Basically, I won't say steals a mask, but forces a sale on the guy by chucking money at him and taking and taking everything. She basically takes the mask, chucks the money at him, and then runs off with the mask. So, sorry, you're going to get a weird cut. I had to pause it so I could answer a work question. I'm the boss at where I work, so I had to take care of some things. But no. So, after she takes the mask, she goes home. She takes the porcelain head that her mom made that looks of her. She sticks it on top of a pole. She sneaks out. Scares some kids on the way to go to her best friend's house. Once she scares the kids on her way, she runs into her best friend. Her best friend comes out, loves the mask at first, but also talks about how creepy the mask is, and the more that she thinks about it, the more creepy it is. She asks if she can touch it. Carly lets her. She touches it. Her friend is like, "Oh, yo, this feels like real skin. I don't like it. I think you should take the mask off." And the episode ends with Carly Beth freaking out with the mask on. If I remember correctly, I think the next episode starts off with her continuing to do the freak out, and then she starts laughing, and she's like, "It's fine. I'm okay," and everything moves on as they should. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong on that, and I probably am if I'm being honest, but I think that's how it goes. I'm not a fan of the ending of this episode because I swear when I was younger it ended. I thought it ended with her not being able to get the mask off, like after scaring the kids, and having a panic attack, and I thought like we were going to get the entire episode of the next episode. I thought the entire episode was her trying to get the mask off. I guess my memory isn't 100% correct, so I guess we'll get there. We'll get there. I will say that something I did not mention that I meant to. Both of these first two episodes aired on the same day, October 27th, 1995. This was their Halloween special leading into the start of the new series. So I thought it was super cool that they did that. If I had to rate this specific episode out of 10, it would probably be like a 7.5 out of 10 for me. I think it's fun. I'm not going to keep an entire list of every short story that we cover as far as what I think is better than what, but I definitely think it's definitely amongst the best of what we've already covered on this channel up to this point, which isn't much. This will be like, I'm sorry, this will be the second one. I recorded 3 of the other episodes and they're every other day. This is, compared to the one thing that we've covered on this channel already, technically, it's the best, but it'll get passed up eventually. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.